Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer. This is Brawlership Battle. We are on episode... I keep mixing up the numbers. I think this one is actually 6. And it is actually 6. We have the 4-ball by NutterChap taking on the LEEROY JENKINS by Awellner. Got, oh, lost it. The futuristic taking on the ancient looking, yes, I don't know what you would call that. Retro, maybe. I don't know. Retro is usually not that old. Either way, we'll get this battle on pause and underway. Classic. There we go. We've got the classic taking on the futuristic. A little bit of lag off the start. Those crams are landing. Seeing all that damaging though. Both sides pretty close to 99%. 4-ball has a slight lead. LEEROY Jenkins charging in. 4-ball actually retreating here. Still pretty close, both sides right around 98%. LEEROY Jenkins picks up a second of disqualification time. I'm guessing either Bob's too high or too low. Lots of little rapid fire guns. And they're doing their job. They're just picking away at the 4-ball. I mean, you're not going to get a big one-hit KO, but that constant little pick will wear down and eventually defeat the opponent. Both sides chewing through their resources really quickly. 2 minutes in, and both sides have a little over 3,000 resources. See if those crams are landing from the 4-ball. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're getting... Are there lambs taking them out? Well, that one landed. Missing. Yeah, it looks like the 4-ball is set to keep a really long range, which is not the best idea when you're firing crams. Crams want to be close range. They're just really not that accurate. You can see the LEEROY Jenkins having no trouble at this range landing shots. It's got that low trajectory, high shell speed, and high rate of fire, whereas the crams are, the ones that do land do a lot of damage, but most of them seem to miss. There we go, LEEROY Jenkins out of materials. It is now dead in the water. 4-ball will be shortly. Yeah, there it goes. It is out of resources. Seems to be moving along just fine, though. Must have backup batteries to power the thrusters, or the propellers, excuse me. It's going to make those crams a lot more accurate, though. The LEEROY Jenkins is just sitting in one spot. Can't really dodge the cram fire coming in. Ooh, 2 heavy shots there. One takes out the turret. About a minute left in the battle. Alright, there we go. Round 1 goes to the 4-ball. We get this reset and get round 2 underway. Alright, we'll get the engines fired up. Get this battle started. I don't know why the 4-ball is sailing away. It is cram powered. It should be charging in, closing that range, and making use of those crams. LEEROY Jenkins seems to be happy to just kind of keep a 90-degree angle and just sail in circles. Doesn't really seem to care much about the distance. And seems to be doing, I don't know, it looks like a lot of its shells are sort of skipping over. 4-ball rides low in the water. You can see the deck is actually somewhat underwater here. LEEROY Jenkins actually taking the lead this round. 4-ball 94, LEEROY Jenkins 98. Seems to be a lot of variability in the battles so far. I think only like 2 of the fights were fairly lopsided. All the others seem just really close and really sort of RNG. Like where those first few shells land makes a big difference in the outcome of the fight. Saw in round 1, the 4-ball pretty much tore the LEEROY Jenkins a new one, and here we are in round 2, and the LEEROY Jenkins has a slight lead over the 4-ball. Both sides about ready to run out of resources. The LEEROY Jenkins is going to run out first, but the 4-ball is going to run out right behind it. 4-ball has managed to heal up though. It is up to 99% now. LEEROY Jenkins also healing up. It's at 98%. But the lead has shifted. Got a little over a minute left. .30 seconds left in the battle. 4-ball ahead by about 3%. Oh, you know what? Now that I say that, I think I'm supposed to be judging these. It's got to be like more than 5% difference or something, right? Is that this tournament? I'm gonna have to go look at the rules real quick. Oh, I hope I didn't mess up those first few battles. There's less than a 5% health difference after 5 minutes. The best looking ship wins. My judgment. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back through and double check those first few battles. So right here, I think last time we were good. We had more than oh, now I gotta decide which one looks better. I mean, usually it's not that bad, but this one, they're just so stylistically different. 4-ball is you know, futuristic and unique, and the LEEROY Jenkins is classical. You know, I'm gonna go with the LEEROY Jenkins on this one. I do think it is the slightly better looking ship. So that means I guess we go to a round 3. Oh, here we go, round 3. Let me see if I stand by that conviction. Yeah, I like the 4-ball and I like its looks, but it is a little bit plain. The LEEROY Jenkins, it just has, I don't know, it has a little bit more pop to it. Little touches made the difference. And depending on how this final battle plays out, might actually be the difference between the win and the loss. Either side taking much damage here right off the start. We're a minute in, both entries above 99%. 2.5 minutes left in the match. LEEROY Jenkins out of resources, dead in the water. 4-ball out of resources, but still moving along on the power from its RTGs. Both entries right around 97%. A little over a minute left to go. Oh, looks like that last volley might have been the difference. And there we go. Yep, 4-ball able to get the almost 7% difference there. So congratulations to NutterChap picking up the win. Condolences to Awellner. Honored to give you the win, but unfortunately just slightly too far behind. That's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you did, go ahead and give me that thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.